Welcome to this tutorial. We will walk you through how to link a project to a rental order in using our rental module and then handle the shipping and billing processes that comes next. Let's get started. First of all, go to Rental Processing Workspace and create a rental order. Select your customer first. And then after you selecting your customer, you can link an existing project to this rental order or you can create a new one. To create a new project, click Add New Project button. And in the Create New Project, select your template. And then click Create. So after we click Create, the system will create a project from the background and the project ID will be appearing here. See, this is the project ID. OK. Then afterwards we need to select a project task. After selecting the project task we need to add the rental information. So here in the rental cost posting, we need to select this checkbox in order to link this particular order to projects. Select the cost code as rental cost. And the cost type would be this one. Percentage of rental revenue would be 10% from the rental revenue that will be dedicated to the project. All right, now it's time to add the rental items. So you can search for your rental item. Then click OK afterwards. We need to add the serial code for this particular inventory ID. Alright, now we have all done under the rental order. Now save the rental order and then the next step is to create a rental shipment. To create a rental shipment, click Create Shipment button, then system will direct you to the rental shipments screen. Okay, the next step is we need to add the meter reading since this item is eligible for meter reading. To add meter reading, go to Line Details. Add the start meter reading value. This depends on the process you selected. If you had an item without meter reading, then you are not required to add meter reading values. Then click OK. Then before confirming the shipment we need to perform an QC inspections if you have selected an item with QC required option. Click QC Inspection. Now it's time to do the inspection. In the QC code tracking inspections, we need to fulfill these two inspections and complete both of these inspections by changing the status to completed, assuming the process is already finished. Then click Complete to finalize the QC inspection. Alright, now you have to go back to your shipment and refresh it. Then you will be able to see that the QC inspection has been completed. Then click on the Remove Hold button. And then what we need to do is we need to confirm the shipment next. Okay, after confirming the shipment, the next step is to create the rental invoice. In order to create the rental invoice, go back to your rental order. Then in the rental order, click Create Rental Invoice button. So the system will direct you to the Create Rental Invoices screen. And then select your appropriate rental order and click Process. Then the system will create the rental invoice from the background for this particular rental order. Alright, it's completed. Okay, so now you can see the particular rental invoice in your rental order. In order to access your rental invoice, go back to your rental order. In the rental order screen under the tab called as Rental Invoices/Returns, you will be able to see your generated rental invoice. You can see this particular invoice that you generated. Then you can directly access this invoice number from here, or else you can go to Sales Workspace and click on the invoices. And then you can access the particular invoice number here. Alright, so here you can see the project. This is the particular project which we created earlier. So if you need to view your project, go to the Projects workspace and clicking on Projects Transaction. This is the project the system automatically created for us. Okay, then go back to your invoice, and if all are good, next thing we need to do is release the invoice. Click on Release button to release the invoice. So the system will release the invoice by processing it in the background. Okay, now the invoice is released. To view the transactions inside the project, you have to go back to your project and refresh it to get all the information to your project. Okay, then go to Revenue Budgets for further inspection. And select your particular project task. Then click View Transaction button. So this would be the income for your rental project. This is the total income of your rental project. See, in the project transaction details, you can see this particular reference and the project ID. If you want to see the income related to the cost, then go to your Cost Budget tab. Then click on View Transactions. You will be able to see the particular cost of the project based on the percentage which we have added into the rental order. Additionally, if you go to balances, you can see the breakdown by income and expenses. So you can get a holistic view of how the income and expenses occurred for this particular project. Thank you for watching the demonstration. Let's connect again soon with another exciting video demonstration.